are the number one source of choline, which can be converted by our gut bacteria into a toxin that increases the risk of stroke, heart attack, and death. And eggs are also the number one source of cholesterol. Why does it matter if we have high levels of cholesterol circulating within our bloodstream? Cholesterol doesn't just infiltrate our arteries and help them become these kind of inflamed pockets of pus within arterial walls, but may play an active role in the final fatal plaque rupture. Cholesterol crystals may actually pop the plaque. If you look at ruptured plaques from autopsy, they're filled with these cholesterol crystals protruding out from the plaque. Cholesterol in the plaque make it so supersaturated to the point where it crystallizes like rock candy, and the growing crystals may then kind of burst the plaque open. Here's cholesterol crystals shooting out from the top of a test tube, and when you look at the tips of the cholesterol crystals under a microscope, they are sharp, jagged needles. They placed a thin membrane over the top of the test tube to see if the cholesterol needles would poke through, and indeed the sharp tips of the cholesterol crystals cut through the membrane. So they showed that as cholesterol crystallizes, the peak volume increases rapidly, and then these sharp-tipped crystals cut through and tear membranes, suggesting that the crystallization of supersaturated cholesterol in these atherosclerotic plaques can induce rupture of these plaques and kill it. And that's what you see on autopsy. All patients who died from acute heart attacks had these perforating cholesterol crystals like this sticking out of their plaques, but no crystals were found perforating the arteries of people who had severe atherosclerosis but died from something else, like got hit by a bus first or something similar. This can explain why dramatically lowering cholesterol levels with diet and drugs if necessary can reduce the risk of fatal heart attack by pulling cholesterol out of the artery wall, decreasing the risk of crystallizing these cholesterol needles that can pop the plaques in our artery. High cholesterol can also cause what's called fatty liver disease, which may be considered the next great global disease epidemic. Fatty deposits in the liver can trigger inflammation and result in liver cancer, liver failure, and death. And again, it may be these crystals, cholesterol crystals, triggering the progression from fatty liver to serious hepatitis. We're talking dietary cholesterol, the cholesterol people eat in eggs and other animal products. A strong association between cholesterol intake and hospitalization and death from cirrhosis and liver cancer. And beyond just the crystals, dietary cholesterol may oxidize and directly have these toxic and carcinogenic cancer-causing effects. It was not appreciated until recently that the average cholesterol